I'm Susan Horn. I'm
Jim West. I'm one of the organizers of the conference. We let you guys come in, gladly to debate the issues. I understand there's a dispute between SEIU and CNA, and it should be debated. It should be fought out. But then you bring 3 busloads of people, and you try to force your way through the doors. Diane Feely, who's a worker at American Axle, and she's 60-some years old. She's got blood running down her cheek because your people tried to physically force their way in. Is that any way to act in the labor movement?
It's not my people.
Oh, no. Well, who are these people?
I wish that I were a member of the SEIU, but I was denied my right to vote for the SEIU union at my hospital, and I was denied by the California Nurses Association.
Yeah, but this conference is of trade unions from different places. I mean, why are you picking this conference?
Because of Roseanne DeMauro. Because Roseanne DeMauro, at this conference, they were going to give her, they were going to honor her, and she's a union buster. So we have a conference of people in unions, and they are going to honor a union buster. She busted my right to vote. I am not a union member. I want to be a union member. I have fought for 3 years to be a member of a union.
Well, the CNA argued that this was a rigged vote.
It was not a rigged vote.
That there was only the SEIU on the ballot.
They were nowhere to be found. They sent out cards.
Are you a nurse?
I am a nurse. I'm a registered nurse.
Which hospital?
I work at Mercy Mount Area Hospital, Catholic Health Partners in Cincinnati, Ohio. I came to Michigan because I want justice. And I want to let Roseanne DeMauro know that I am fed up with her union busting tactic. They came to my hospital 1 week before I was supposed to vote for a union, and all my fellow employees, from the nurses all the way, all the units, everyone was going to get the right to vote. And this was an agreement that we fought for 3 years. The workers fought for this agreement for 3 years, and the California Nurses Association came to Cincinnati, Ohio, came to Ohio, and they busted our right to vote. They denied me my right to vote. So I am a little upset about that, because now I don't know how long it's going to be before I'm going to have the chance to negotiate a fair agreement.
Do the workers want a union?
Yes, the workers want a union.
Why don't they just form a union?
That's what we're trying to do.
Why do you have to go through the legal procedure?
Because our hospital, the president of our hospital, Tom Urban, said that we were going to get a union over his dead body. So we had to fight and fight to get our union. We fought them in the courts. We talked to all the priests and the nuns. The nuns own the hospitals. We had to talk to them. I have been working on this for 3 years, fighting for this union. We have been fighting for a union, but we were denied our right. When the first time that we came and tried to organize, they were pulling people off the floor, pulling them into special rooms, showing them videos of why we don't want the union. And we do want a union, but they were trying to tear up, they were trying to just not give us the right to organize. And so the SEIU fought with us.
Did the CNA try to recruit you?
No. And if they have not tried to recruit me, then they are really, how could they miss me? I've been publicized, I'm very vocal, I've been trying to push for this union for a long time. I am no secret in Cincinnati, that's for sure. I have been out there. So if they truly wanted to form a union in Cincinnati, Ohio, at Catholic Health Partners, they definitely would have contacted me.
Did they contact any of the nurses?
No, they send out cards. No one returned any cards. We did not return their cards. We don't know who they are. We don't even know. They don't even want to unionize us. All they want to do is they want to bust SEIU.
Why is that?
Fight. I don't know. There's stuff that's going on out in California, but you know what? California is California, Ohio is Ohio. And the nurses in Ohio, we want to unionize under SEIU. The reason that we choose SEIU over the California Nurses Association is because we want the entire hospital to have the right to vote for a union, not just nurses. We don't want an elitist nurses union. And so there was a lawsuit over this, and Catholic Health Partners lost the lawsuit. But SEIU, they were the ones that supported us in this lawsuit. And there was a lot of lawsuits. They had to sue over numerous things. And after they kept on losing and losing and losing, finally they were willing to negotiate. So there was no backroom deal. This was a front room deal. This was a grassroots fighting. We fought to get our right to vote.
So this was really underhanded in your opinion?
Oh, It was totally underhanded. I mean, I've been working for 3 years. I've spoke at church on Labor Day weekend to a Catholic congregation. I wrote letters to sisters who own the hospital. I spoke to priests. I supported campaigns, political campaigns, you know, because I am a union. I want to become a union member. I'm not a union member, unfortunately, but I was denied my right to become a union member by the California Nurses Association. And I really hold Roseanne DeMauro responsible for this because she's in charge. She's the one who chose to have these underhanded tactics at my hospital.
What happened in the workshop today? I wasn't there.
In the workshop?
Yeah.
Well, I just talked about my struggle, our struggle at the hospital, you know, because I've been, you know, when you work on something so long and then you're so close, like we were 1 week away. The agreement was between the SEIU and the Catholic Health Partners was to allow us to have 2 weeks to talk about the issues, to decide whether we wanted to unionize or not, so that we wouldn't disrupt patient care. And it was wonderful. We had 1 week of heaven. Like I mean, we were talking and debating in the hospital. No management was involved and no union personnel were involved. It was terrific. And then the weekend before, we were going to vote on Friday the 14th, the weekend before, California Nurses Association came to my hospital and they passed out flyers, they disturbed our work. I had to debate them while I was at work. I'm at work trying to take care of patients and they're in my hospital. They're calling us on our work telephones. They came and they snuck into the hospitals acting like they were pizza delivery. They delivered pizza. And but then what they did is they mailed out these flyers. This is what did us in. They mailed out these flyers and they're full of lies. This flyer is full of lies. They brought these to the hospital, but they mailed them to all of our employees, all of my fellow sisters and brothers who want to vote for a union. And so this is the thing that did us in right here, because this gave enough doubt. And it's all lies. It gave enough doubt, so people are wondering, well, gosh, do we really want to join a union? Or, you know, these unions, what is the deal with them? They're fighting each other. There's backroom deals. There was no backroom deal. The deal was that SEIU fought. They fought Catholic Health Partners, tooth and nail, on my behalf. On my behalf. They did this for me, and they are supporting me today. All these sisters and brothers are here because of me. Because I was denied my right to vote and all of my fellow employees at Catholic.
So you feel there's a betrayal?
Oh, I've been totally betrayed by the California Nurses Association. They have there's not any room for them in Ohio whatsoever. If they think that this is the way to win union support of workers for their union, they have got it wrong. They have it all wrong. And here we were, you know, on the brink of 8,000 people having the right to vote. That is like unheard of. These unions lately, they don't hardly ever get the right to vote. I mean, it's very difficult for them to win the right to vote. I mean, you can see down in Texas, there's hardly anything going on down there. Those poor nurses are still not unionized, and they're fighting and fighting and fighting. And here we are. We were 1 week away. 1 week away. And Roseanne, whatever her name is Roseanne DeMauro. She and the CNA, they came to my hospital in Cincinnati, Ohio, and they denied us our right to vote after all of our hard work to join a union.